Dear NCS executives, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Abel Deng, the president of Middle East and Asia Pacific of AGIBOT company. It's my great honor and pleasure today to be here to share some of our insights about the robot industry, especially the strategy of our technology and the ecosystems. As in the morning, I think Dr. Manai and the robotic teams of NCS have shared a lot to us. The embodied AI and the robot has become one of the hottest topic for the past 2 years, especially this year. In our understanding, we see 2026 is a turning point of the embodied AI and the robot industry, because it's the first time we see the critical three factors, they are matching up in the same time window. Firstly, as Mr. Dr. Tang also shared, in the AI model perspective, a lot of large language models have addressed a lot of challenges of how to understand the world. More than that, you can see all these models. More than that, they are not isolated. They are coordinating together to forge the open ecosystem, which make the AI world possible to step in from digital to physical. Secondly, we see the robot bodies. You see outside, our robots can dance, can flip, can jump, can show kung fu very well. So they are stepping out from the reliable execution beyond to more possibilities. Before, when we see a robot, maybe the battery is short time, the maintenance, the fall down, the joint life as well. A lot of constraints now become possible with the improvements of the materials of these robotic technologies. More than that, with more deployment, like AGIBOT company. Last year, by the end of December, according to Omidia and IDC report, AGIBOT shipped out more than 5,100 humanoid robots to global market, with 39% of the market share, which we became global #1 as champion for sure. And by June, we shipped out more than 15,000 in total. So with this mass deployment, we generate more data. The data then improves the model. With the model, then we have open system, open ecosystem, then we can have to deploy to more scenarios. This makes the flywheel of the data and the model for robotics flying up. So large scale AI model, plus the reliable robot body, plus the data flywheel have converged together at the first time, which we believe in that the robot industry and the embodied AI industry will boom up. AGIBOT, as I just shared to you, we are established for a short time. We're still quite young, but we created a lot of milestones. So this year in April, our founder pioneered to put forward a theory which is XYZ curve. So for X curve, that means it's exploration or it's early adoption stage. The robot will have embodied breakthrough. Then the robot can stand up, can talk, interactive to you, which bring the emotional value for past 3 years, which supported the whole industry development, even for AGIBOT. But from this year, we came to Y curve. That's deployment growth stage. So with the data flywheel, with more deployment to the different scenarios, we have more interactive intelligence and even partially the manipulation intelligence. We can make our robots useful and workable in the even production lines in the factories. Then we come to more deployment. This will take maybe 3 to 4 years. Until then, we go to Z curve, which we call the intelligence emergency. The breakthrough of intelligence will bring more scenarios possibility to the robot utilization. But then with intelligence emergency, we will make the robots even create more value beyond a human. Beyond a human, not only work like a human. That's what we're looking forward to in some years later. So with these insights, about the turning points, about XYZ curve. AGIBOT, from the beginning after establishment, we identified our technology strategy as one body plus three intelligences, including here, you can see. The body determines the scenarios which we can, how and where to use the robot. Like you see from outside the booth, the quadruped dogs can use for more inspection scenarios. Then the humanoid will work for more service, and even the weird armed humanoid will work in the factories. The motion intelligence will determine whether a task can be executed with reliability, with stability, and efficiency. Then the manipulation intelligence is the key to make the robot really workable and really create more value and productivity in different industries. Also, interaction. Interaction intelligence defines and determines how the robot can be integrated into our normal life, into our workflows, to be interacted with our human beings. AGIBOT, we would like to see, maybe it's the only company which simultaneously developed all this one body plus three intelligence together, which we already had 15,000 shipment of our humanoid robots to our customers and to our global market. So if we look at the evolution path of this one body plus three intelligences, we are still at early stage. At the body, we expect for the Superman body, as the chairman shared this morning, right? Even the lions with wings. We're still at a very early stage. Or the manipulation intelligence, we would like to have the really general purpose, general embodied AI, we still have a long way to go. So if you look at AGIBOT current status, we are between level 3 to level 4. Level 3 to level 4. But we want to bring all this together to make the real general purpose embodied AI workable and useful and reliable. It's a difficult path to choose, to focus not only the body, but the three intelligences. But it's a compound return path, which we believe that. So the mass deployment, mass production will generate more data as the data flywheel. The data will enable more possible model evolution. The model evolution will make robots workable. Then we can deploy more with open ecosystem platforms to all the scenarios with our customers and partners. We achieved a lot of milestones, as I said, 15,000 deployment, or even we open our AGIBOT World 2026, 10 million scale data sets open source to the public, to our partners and customers, or we organize a lot of ICRA challenge and a lot of support to the institutes, research centers. All this, what we're trying to do is not only focus in one single point capability. Our mission is to create the ecosystem for the robot and the embodied AI together with all our partners. These are our models for three intelligences, either BFM, GCFM, GoTo, GE2, and Vita Omni. I will take, for example, for the locomotion intelligence. We believe that we need a robot to be enabled with a perceptive locomotion because now they can move in certain scenarios. But if they move upstairs, they move in the moving platforms or even between the gaps or the belts, it's still quite difficult for them. But we believe that the robot will have this perceptive or forward-looking understanding perceptive, like what you can see from here. This is the key for the locomotion intelligence feature. They can step the gap, they can climb up the stairs with these perceptive locomotions. They can even play ping pong. The previous championship of ping pong in China, Miss Deng Yaping, she's playing with the robots. So for manipulation intelligence, we have 5 modules and models. Firstly, we have open sourced data sets for 10 million scale. This will bring the data. Then we have a simulation development platform, which we call GIM-Sim2, Simulation 3.0. We have embodied AI foundation model, which we use for training for Go2. And then we have word action model, which will execute the actions for GE2. And also we have a real-world learning system. SOP is scalable online post-training model. With this, more robots we deployed, the more data we are generated. Then we can feed it back to the model, make the model more flexible and more optimized to have more deployment possibilities. So from the data to the simulation, to the execution, then to continuous improvement, we have a perfect loop to improve the whole manipulation intelligences. Take, for example, GE2. This is it's kind of actionable, interactive model which we can simulate the robot in the virtual world. Make sure they make mistakes there, they learn, they improve, rather than in the real world. So for this GE2 model, we got #1 championship rank in the world arena in May 29. And more than that, for manipulation intelligence, I would like to show a case to you, which we have the world first real deployment in Nanchang Longqi factory in China. We have more than 30 robots working in the real production line. It's not a demonstration, it's a real one. So we had 2 live streams. Let me show you. We had 2 live streams in April and in June again. In June, we have 6 days consecutive live streaming for the robots working in the factory. You can see they performed more than 64,000 tasks. The success rate is 99.99. The accuracy, the pace, all followed the requirements and even higher than the requirements of the production line, which is amazing. So for interaction intelligence, I would like to introduce to you our Vita Omni. This is our model. It's the industry first with multi-model understanding and multi-model generation. It's the first time we combine the isolated voice, visual, intention, talk, and even action together. They are not anymore isolated, but they make, when we merge them together, you will feel like they really look like human beings, and you can sense the continuity of this intelligence. Sorry, this is the Mandarin. Maybe I jumped this because of the time constraints. To you about our technology strategy, I would like to also introduce a little bit about our ecosystem strategy. This is in our mission, to create a general purpose embodied AI robot ecosystem for the whole industry is embedded in our mission. So we call this architecture as AMA, AI Machine Architecture. What is AMA? It's also 1 + 3 + X. The one is operation system. We had the industry first operation system, which is called LinkU OS. Then we have LinkCraft platform, LinkSoul platform, and Genius Studio platform. The LinkCraft is a content creation platform, zero coding platform, zero coding. This will work more for the locomotion intelligence. Then the LinkSoul, we use them to create the personality of the robots. This will be focused more for the interaction intelligence. And the Genius Studio, we use them to train, to collect the data, train them, then we can have more manipulation intelligence skills possible. The X is based on that, we can develop our robots with integrative solutions to different scenarios, different industries, transportation, service, factories, and also the service scenarios and home scenarios with all the developers or our partners together. That's what we call X. X is a real ecosystem open to all. So that's the 1 + 3 ecosystem. We call in Chinese 40 linqu operation system, Lingchuang, LinkCraft platform, Lingxing for personality creation, and Jingling, which is for manipulation skills development with the training, with the data collection and training. We're aiming to have more than 1,000 research institutes working with us together to promote the whole industry capability development for the ecosystem with this 1+3+4. Then we hope to have maybe more than 10,000 partners working together for this ecosystem for the technology evolution. And we hope that will be developers, contributor developers for more than 100,000, then we can benefit more than 1 million subscriber users for our AMA ecosystem platforms. Based on the technology strategies and these ecosystems, we are practicing and deploying more and more robots for the real scenarios. That's what we identified for this year's strategy for 7 scenarios, including the loading and unloading in the factory for the materials. This what we have live streamed in the Loanshare factory for 6 days already. It's proven to have the stable capability and reliability. We also have industrial handling, which is stacking and stacking for the materials, which is possible in many factories already. We have logistical sortings, like especially in the warehouse. We also have the sales scenario for guidance, for sales, promotion, reception with our robots, which you see the cute ones, 1.3 meter high from outside. You can talk to them easily. They can sell everything to you. And also we have retail station scenario. We have security patrolling inspection with the control by the dogs. The dogs can carry even more than 70 kilograms. 70 kilograms. They can run fast with 80 meters per second. Also, we have commercial cleaning machines, which I think is already very mature and we need a lot. So these are the 7 typical identified possible commercial scenarios applications which we focus this year with our partners together. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this short sharing about the industry insight and the technology evolution and also our ecosystem. We are aiming to create unlimited productivity with our technologies and our partners together and create an ecosystem is embedded in our mission from the first day, from day zero. We strongly believe that with all the industry participants, with all our partners and the customer support together, we can create more productivities in all the industries. We can create more values for all the nations, even bring more better well-beings to the whole human being society together. Thank you.
Thank you, Abel.